folks.
Simple defense. He was on that account.
Oh, hell, he on another account right now. Who he is in here? That Coop?
Hell nah.
Oh, he ain't in here.
Just a lot. He trash ass lot. We find in what the code is.
2Y, 2H, YYHO.
Bet we search.
Hey.
Oh shit.
Hey,
you gone.
Now this nigga wasn't doing up. I've been looking for the smoke from you.
You don't want no smoke with Hooper Justice.
I'm just trying to test you out, bro. I'm trying to test the waters.
Hooper Justice one. But I'm gonna join back after my league game. I got you though.
I bet. I saw that player was.
Bet. What up, bums? Well, what y'all got? Oh nah, you this ain't what you want. You better go mess with Unc over there. I'm one no more. Shit, nigga on that bed finna play their league and then I'm finna chill problem. What you got going? What's your record looking like? I'm gonna have to go check. I gotta go look at that bit, I ain't gonna lie. This shit is. Oh, motherfucking 71 and 11. I'm finna play this shit hard today. I'm bringing 2,000 right now. I got 5 of them bitches. That damn man drop at 1 o'clock. Why you always messing with stuff? White nigga said work kicking his ass. Shoulder. Hell no. Let's see. The nigga join up. He need to come on. Get this shit over with. Yup, there you go. Say that again. Yeah. Wanna fight? Genesis. Hey, turn that light off.
Valley, Clemson Memorial Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football.
$200 show.
The lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Clemson Tigers. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Bruce Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The tradition is real. You touch the rock, you run down the hill, and it is a beautiful venue. Clemson has become one of the most difficult places to play in the ACC, if not college football. These fans are electric and dynamic. Call it Death Valley for a reason. This is where teams' dreams come to die. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Put them paws on Yellow Jackets. On the right. Hey, if you want to watch the bitch, request the game. That should be fucking.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return.
Let's see, can we come out here, man? We got to get to 500. At least finish the game. At least finish the season at 500.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Quick give. It's Hosmer. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Rides to the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Hosley. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see...
He tries to take the top off. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut block.
Makes the catch and he's free. Past the 50. He's at
That's
the
a good
40.
play call. I saw that.
He's at the 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man,
He's
is
so
it nice to have
terrible.
a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such
We jump up in the air and knock the ball down,
vision,
but don't knock the ball down.
He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They are having none of this running game down on the goal line.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. To the air, it's Mendoza.
Let's go.
To the end zone, it's picked off. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
Run that bitch, man. You doing all that pointing. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Johnson. It's a fumble on
He
the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
You pulled up? Come on. Hopefully I get that ball back.
This offense wanted. Your starting running back puts it on the ground on his very first carry. This is a guy they need to have a big game. They need him to get his confidence going, and that last play isn't going to do that.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Yeah.
The handoff to Johnson. Swamped immediately.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Finds a man in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
I hate they make you go to all the playbooks to get your shit, man.
Second down to the air. He fires a bullet to the right. Snags it inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
when you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The short hands, it's Addison. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Addison. Wide open spaces.
You got beat on some shit like that, bro.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that, that quickly chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
It's the way, nigga. Say it.
Deep in the end zone, it's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left side. He's loose. The tag into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. On that play, if the running back doesn't see the hole where it's supposed to be, how important is it for him to at least try to stay on track a little bit?
Really important. Try to stay on track, get north-south, and that's fine if we only lose a yard or if we gain 2 yards, but let's not run backwards where now we start putting ourselves in a negative situation on the next down.
Look out! And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Unloads in the nick of time.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good. You got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
Second down, going to throw it. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And how about this confidence in their field goal kicker? They're going to pat him on the butt and say, go, give us 3, big fella. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first.
Get out.
After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Clemson will send the punt team out. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fields the punt. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air, it's Mendoza. Under pressure. Just got rid of that one.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Hits inside, it's Maddox. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Followed him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a first down here to open the period. Straight ahead, it's Johnson. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Picks off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The give to the back. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down.
And that's a nice run by the running back. And I tell you what, man, these rivalry games, a lot of times they're decided by who can run the football, who can exert their will, be more physical, because there's so much emotion that goes into it. And going back to last year, like this game was so close, so tight. So what's going to be the difference? A lot of times, man, it's the physicality and the running game.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it if they can stop them on third down. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up fourth down.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Right side, it's Harris. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs. The run inside. It's Johnson. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Making the adjustment. Wants to go up top on second down. Makes the grab at the 30. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They knock him down right there. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. The lone back's got it. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And there he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Special teams coming through the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. These corners going to give these receivers some space. In traffic, it's Harris.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He caught him. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. A long way to go on 4th and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Back's got it. Touchdown, Tiger. Into the end zone for 6.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%.
Goes high to pull it in. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's not afraid to go deep. Caught! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He'll keep it himself. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Pushes ahead. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. And we begin with a look at Miami University taking on the number 21 team, the Eastern Michigan Eagles.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead.
And it's the Red Hawks with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and so
makes a grab and room to run. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety.
It's a seam wide open. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down.
You know how to do the DBs.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drive. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Complete in the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Fresh center downs going to the air. Between the hashes, it's Brown. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Working the middle. Touchdown, Clemson! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. He wants to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it way down the field. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw again. He lobs one high down the left side. Another incompletion on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Oh, pressure's coming. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Long way to go on second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the big fella. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Needs it here on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Throws toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Got a man in the middle. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Tiger. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like
this.
When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside?
Yeah, baby.
In tight coverage. This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown.
Mama, you want oatmeal pie?
I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Yeah, come on. Come get in your thing. Tell your mom bring your ass. Come on. What? You what? Yeah. I get that bit at 1 o'clock.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Can't get him to the ground. They were all over it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before.
What the fuck wrong with that nigga?
Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense
looking for a huge play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This has been a...
You finna get out of here. Know it. GG's.